Hello, thank you for tuning into this week's Pick a Reads. This should be on the YouTube channel James13 Wicca. Just want to make sure you're seeing it in the right spot. I am doing in-person readings in Herkimer, New York. If you're close to there and you want more information, shoot me an email. I'll let you know what's going on. I'll put the information about the decks and the dice below. Other than that, if you'd like a reading from me, shoot me an email, james4astral@gmail.com. That's James, the number 4, astral@gmail.com. If you're interested in the donation information, that's below, same email. Thanks again for watching, and let's get into your reading. Hello, Libra. Thank you very much for tuning into this week's read. These readings are valid for whenever you come to them. That being said, what do we have for Libra? I'm trying to get through a little more before. I like what I'm seeing, but I'm like, let's get a little bit more out here. Be like that for you too. Okay, so so I want to preface this before we go too far. There's people around this situation that are not nice to you. I feel like they're hostile. They're noticeably hostile, like very uncomfortable. Something's going to happen where there's going to be something that protects you from that. I don't know if it's already there and it's just going to get stronger, or if it's showing up to general read, but like there's this concern that there's something here that's hostile towards you. And I get that that's going to get kind of like, it's going to get shut down, is basically what's going to happen. One way or another, it's going to get shut down. This situation, whoever this is, in the past, has been compatible. I'm gonna do two. Yeah. I don't know. The King of Cups reversed, and then the Emperor right side up. I keep feeling like they were compatible for a short period until something, and then all of a sudden it just went left. It just went, it just went. Libra likes to be peaceful. The Emperor is more aggressive. More aggressive. It's ironic because this is the opposite. Sometimes this talks about Aries energy. The commonality between Libra and Aries is they're about the truth. Truth, things working out correctly, things being done the way they should be. They're very much about the truth. They have totally different ways of doing it, though. Libra is more of the peacemaker. We can get along. Let's sort out our differences. It doesn't have to be a bad thing. Let's put it where it's supposed to go, but we can be nice to each other while we do it. Aries is like, forget that. Fix it. I'm not going to be nice about it. You fix it. You fix it now. You did it wrong. It's your own fault. Do it right this time, right now, right now. Totally different ways, going the same place but totally different ways, and usually it's kind of conflicting. When these two energies come together in a positive way, Aries kind of calms down a little bit but won't settle for BS at all. Libra is still diplomatic, but it's more kind of like we're not gonna dick around too much. We're gonna try to work it out, but if you don't work it out the right way, we're gonna start doing it ourselves. And like they kind of come together in a good way and they really make a lot of progress, make a lot of really good changes. They usually find it difficult to work with each other, just to be fair. You don't have to be dealing with an Aries, but whoever this person is, I feel like they're hostile towards you and they don't believe in it. They don't believe in the way you do things. There might be a short time in the past where things were compatible, or at least they seemed compatible for a little bit, but then that crashed. I actually get there's some bitter energy probably between you and this person, if it's a person or whatever it may be. There may be. Maybe. What's going on here in the center? Something is changing. Big time changes. Eight of Pentacles reversed is like this, whatever that was, and the Strength card reversed. I get that you're moving forward and the other energy is not. This situation, you're moving forward, the other energy is not. I keep getting big changes. Like, where else am I getting that? I mean, is that the World or is that the Star? This is the Star card. I don't know. I keep feeling like there's big changes coming in. But it might be like, maybe it's them because they have success in a different direction. It might be this energy for the other side is just kind of going off. Maybe that's what the big changes. They're going and you're able to do what you want now that that is out of your way. Because I'm getting like, your energy is like, you seem to be freed up to communicate more and create what you want here. While the changes are happening, I'm not really convinced that this is going to work out to my advantage totally. I feel like that's going on here. Like, all right, that's changing, but then I have to get used to a new energy or something here is just the way it's changing. I'm like, I'm not sure this is going to go completely the way I want it. I'm a little uncomfortable with it. I don't know if this is really going to be good. There's nervous energy with it happening. And I do feel like it's just happening. It's just happening. You're doing your best with it. You're making it work. You're just kind of like, I feel like on the outside, I'm like, yeah, it's good. It's cool. Everything's fine. On the inside, I'm like, I don't know what's going to happen. On the inside, I'm stressed. On the outside, I'm okay. But it just, I feel like part of this is like things keep moving and changing and I have no control over it. I have no control. I feel like I have no intel. I'm like, what, that just happened? That just happened? I didn't know that was going to happen. What, that just happened? I didn't know that was going to happen. Libra can roll with the punches, I know that. But at the same time, I do feel like, I don't like that this is kind of like, I don't have any intel. I'm like, somebody should have told me this was going to happen. I should have had some type of inside knowledge on something here, but I don't think I did. It's this next phase. Things get stuck for a second. Things get stuck. This is actually really good for you. Whatever this situation is, that energy gets out of your way. It's going after whatever it's going after. It gets out of your way. I don't think it's going to come back either. The energy gets stuck, gets stagnant. This, ironically, is great for you because this puts you in the position to not only get it unstuck, but get it unstuck the way you want it to get unstuck. It's not just get unstuck. It's not just that, but it's like, it's kind of like, you know, if the car's stuck in the mud and then the people who were driving it are like, I don't know what to do. It's kind of like, let me drive. I'll get it unstuck. And then not only we'll still get where we need to, I get to decide which streets and which way and how fast we go. I get to control the car. I think that's what this is going to be because you could accept and let somebody else try to get it unstuck. You could wait for that. And who knows, maybe for a minute you will. I don't feel like it actually works. Or you can get in that car, you can get behind the wheel. It's kind of like, let me move forward and back and get this out of the rut, and then I'm going to maneuver it, and I'm going to take care of this, and I'm going to keep it going here and keep it going there. I'm going to watch out for this. I'm going to watch out for that. We're not going to go too fast. We're not going to go too slow. We're just going to keep going at the right pace so I can get around these obstacles, and I'll get us where we need to go at the time I feel like we need to get there. And it may also be, as you're driving the car, if you're like, oh, we're going to get there too early, I don't think that's a good idea. You're like, but I can use this road, which is safer, and it'll take more time so we don't get there too early so certain things can work out before we get there. All right, I got this. Let me do this. Let me change the timing of this. Your opportunity comes in fast. This is when you're already, if you step forward and you take control of the situation, more opportunities pop up fast. So I hope I'm saying this right. It's not about you getting behind the driver's wheel or getting on the driver's side or whatever. That's not something that's coming in fast. I feel like that's going to show up for a minute. You're going to have a minute to decide whether you want to or don't. But once you're behind the wheel and you're going down the road, that's where opportunities are going to come in really quick. And you have to make a quick decision. Yes, no, okay, hold on, whatever, this, that. You're going to have to like move. You got this though. I don't think that part's ironically going to be stressful for you. I don't think it will be. Because you have like an idea about what you're doing anyway, and you're like, yeah, that could take a little bit more time. I'll go that way. This, oh, that's a hill. I don't want that. Go this way. Like, you know what I mean? I feel like you'll already have like some intel about, yeah, this, no, that. I don't see this part being hard for you. You're also moving somebody else out of the way. Is there another person that's a problem, or are we talking about the same one? Somebody else you're moving out of the way. I don't know. It could be somebody who was maybe more connected with this problem person. I don't know. You're moving somebody else out of the way during this situation. Don't feel bad about it. Hopefully you don't feel bad about it. Because I feel like you just knee-jerk reaction, do it. And then you're like, oh, I don't know if I should have done that. I almost feel like guilty. But like they're saying don't. It's fine. Because you keep moving forward. Again, I keep seeing this part. It feels fairly easy for you. Because you kind of like, yeah, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that, this, that. Through those quick decisions, you are going to block people from being a problem. You might put them in their own... If people have made problems and they get stuck dealing with their own problems, there's no reason for you to feel bad about that. If people created problems and they were going to try to create issues for other people and it backfires on them, I don't see a need to feel bad about that. I'm just saying. Because I get the tower coming around, but you don't seem to be hit by this tower. Somebody created this tower moment. Other people are going to have problems. There's good cards over here for you. Other people that are getting fallout and they're making it look like, well, Libra made that decision, so I got this fallout. I don't think that's really what happened. Libra made a decision that was best for everybody, and this person who was setting up a situation to be a problem had to deal with their own mess that they created themselves. There's no reason to feel bad about that. If you need to afterwards, you'll have a moment, I'm sure, to research it a little bit to see that they created their own problem, they created their own mess. There's no reason to feel bad about that. And it's better that they deal with their own mess than other people who were innocent bystanders, not for nothing. So if this does play out, keep that in mind. If you need to research it to see if that's actually what happened, do what you gotta do, you know what I mean? But the way this is going to work out, if this keeps playing out the way it looks like it will, you're going to stabilize the situation, and you're going to go into a period of prosperity. This card just keeps popping in. I don't know what's up with this. You're going to enjoy this situation more than you have in quite a while. And I feel like it's going to stay there for quite a while. So keep that in mind. This situation, especially with you taking the wheel, getting behind the driver's seat, getting in the driver's seat of the car and taking the wheel, you're going to put this where it needs to go. You're going to be driving that car. Don't feel bad about driving the car. And don't feel bad for people who create their own problems and have to clean up their own mess. I'm just saying. There's no reason for that. And I feel like the only reason you would is if you don't see it that way at first. But if you do a little bit of research, you'll probably see these people created their own problems. There's no reason to feel bad for them. If you're going to play, what does it say? What is that saying? Play stupid games, win stupid prizes. If that's what they're doing, I don't see a need to feel bad for them. I really don't. You got a lot of healing that's going to come. Let the healing happen. I just feel like if I'm not careful, other people like complain about the decisions you're making, and they're trying to make you feel guilty, and they're trying to make you feel bad. If that starts happening, just do a little research, see what they're doing, see that they're the one creating their own problems, and then if they want to do that, you know, it's better that they clean up their own mess than other people clean up their mess. If they want to play those games, good. You know, you want to play stupid games, win your own stupid prizes. That's what I say to them. That's for them. I think we're there. All right. I'm going to shut this down here. Hope that helps. Thank you very much for watching. If you'd like a direct reading from me, shoot me an email, jamesforastral@gmail.com. That's James the number 4, astral@gmail.com. If you're interested in the donation information, that's below. Same email. Thanks again for watching. Have a great day.